In the vast expanse of human history, there have always been moments that redefine the trajectory of our existence, moments that challenge what we believe is possible and force us to confront the unknown. Today, we stand on the precipice of such a moment. It's not a war, nor a pandemic, nor a celestial event that threatens to alter our future. It's something far more profound, far more insidious, and far more powerful: artificial intelligence. And at the center of this revolution is one man, the enigmatic Geoffrey Hinton, the so-called godfather of AI. But this isn't a story of triumph or celebration. It's a story of caution, regret, and a chilling glimpse into a future that may already be spiraling out of our control. Geoffrey Hinton's name might not be as instantly recognizable as Elon Musk or Steve Jobs, but his contributions to the world of technology are arguably even more transformative. Imagine a world where machines can think, reason, and learn faster than any human alive. A world where the boundaries between human intelligence and artificial intelligence blur to the point of indistinction. Now imagine that this world isn't decades away, but mere years. This is the reality Hinton has helped create, and it's one he now warns could become humanity's undoing. Hinton's journey into the realm of AI was not one of instant success or universal acclaim. For decades, he pursued an idea that many dismissed as impossible: the creation of artificial neural networks modeled after the human brain. Skeptics scoffed at his vision, calling it impractical, unfeasible, even foolish. Yet Hinton persisted, driven by an almost obsessive belief that machines could one day replicate the way humans think. His work culminated in the development of AlexNet, a groundbreaking neural network that revolutionized computer vision and laid the foundation for modern AI systems. The technology was so powerful, so disruptive, that Google acquired it, recognizing its potential to reshape industries and societies alike. But here's where the story takes an unsettling turn. For all his brilliance, Hinton is no longer the optimistic pioneer he once was. In recent years, his tone has shifted dramatically from one of hope to one of alarm. He has publicly stated that AI could soon surpass human intelligence, not just in specific tasks, but in general reasoning and decision-making. And when that happens, if it hasn't already, the consequences could be catastrophic. Imagine machines capable of making decisions faster than we can comprehend, with no need for human oversight. Imagine algorithms controlling financial markets, military operations, and even political campaigns, all without accountability. Imagine a world where AI doesn't just assist humans, but replaces them entirely, rendering billions of jobs obsolete and creating unprecedented levels of social inequality. This isn't science fiction. This is the future Hinton believes we're hurtling toward. And yet, the true danger of AI isn't just its capabilities, it's our inability to control them. Hinton has warned that once AI systems become self-improving, their evolution will be exponential and unstoppable. At that point, humanity may no longer be the dominant force on Earth. We could become spectators to our own obsolescence, powerless to intervene as machines outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast us. The irony is almost poetic. The very technology we created to enhance our lives could become the instrument of our downfall. But Hinton's story isn't just one of doom and gloom. It's also a deeply personal tale of sacrifice and regret. Despite his monumental achievements, Hinton has confessed that his relentless pursuit of AI came at a cost. He wishes he had spent more time with his family, particularly his late wife, who passed away from cancer. In his own words, the price of his obsession was steep, and it's one he hopes others won't have to pay. This revelation adds a poignant layer to his warnings about AI. If the man who helped create this technology is urging us to proceed with caution, shouldn't we listen? As you absorb the gravity of Hinton's words, it's impossible not to feel a mix of awe and dread. AI has the potential to solve some of humanity's greatest challenges, from curing diseases to combating climate change. But it also has the potential to unleash chaos on a scale we've never seen before. The question is, which path will we choose? Will we harness AI's power responsibly, or will we let it spiral out of control, driven by greed and ambition? If you're intrigued by these questions and want to dive deeper into the world of AI, consider subscribing to this channel. Your support helps us create more thought-provoking content like this and ensures that we can continue exploring the issues that matter most. Don't miss out on future videos that delve into the cutting-edge technologies shaping our world and the ethical dilemmas they pose. Now, let's end with a question for you to ponder. Do you believe humanity will successfully control AI before it becomes too powerful? A, yes, we'll find a way to regulate and manage it responsibly. No, AI's growth is inevitable, and we're already losing control. Let us know your answer in the comments below. Are you optimistic about our future, or do you share Hinton's concerns? Comment A or B to join the discussion. Artificial intelligence, often heralded as the pinnacle of human innovation, carries with it the promise of revolutionizing every aspect of our lives. Its potential is vast, almost limitless, and its capabilities are evolving at a pace that defies comprehension. From healthcare to education, From finance to transportation, AI is poised to reshape the very fabric of society. But beneath this shimmering veneer of progress lies a shadow, one that grows darker with every advancement. For while AI holds the power to elevate humanity to unprecedented heights, it also harbors risks that could unravel the very foundations of our existence. In the realm of healthcare, AI has already proven its ability to transform how we diagnose and treat diseases. Imagine algorithms capable of analyzing millions of patient records in seconds, identifying patterns that no human doctor could detect. This technology has the potential to predict illnesses before symptoms even appear, enabling treatments to begin earlier and saving countless lives. AI-powered imaging tools can spot cancer cells with pinpoint accuracy, while robotic surgeries guided by AI promise precision beyond human capability. Yet, as miraculous as these innovations are, they come with an unsettling caveat. The more we rely on AI in medicine, the more we risk losing the human touch that defines healthcare. Will patients trust machines more than doctors? And what happens when algorithms fail, as they inevitably will? Education, too, stands to benefit immensely from AI. Personalized learning platforms can adapt to the unique needs of each student, ensuring that no one is left behind. AI tutors can provide instant feedback, helping students grasp complex concepts at their own pace. In classrooms, AI tools can assist teachers in identifying struggling students and tailoring lessons accordingly. But here again, the question arises, at what cost? If AI takes over the role of educators, will the next generation lose the critical interpersonal skills that come from human interaction? Will creativity and independent thought be stifled by algorithms that prioritize efficiency over exploration? The industrial and corporate sectors are arguably where AI's impact is most visible. In finance, AI algorithms are revolutionizing trading, risk assessment, and fraud detection, making processes faster and more accurate than ever before. In transportation, self-driving vehicles promise to reduce accidents and improve efficiency, potentially saving thousands of lives each year. Manufacturing plants powered by AI-driven robotics are already achieving levels of productivity unimaginable a decade ago. But this relentless drive for optimization comes with a heavy price: the displacement of human workers. As AI systems become more capable, millions of jobs are vanishing, jobs that once provided stability and purpose for entire communities. The rise of automation is not just an economic challenge, it's a social one, threatening to deepen the divide between the privileged few who control AI technologies and the masses left behind. Yet the risks of AI extend far beyond economic inequality. One of the most chilling dangers lies in its capacity to surpass human intelligence. This isn't a speculative fear. It's a scenario that leading experts, including Geoffrey Hinton, have warned is rapidly approaching. When AI systems become smarter than humans, they will be capable of making decisions faster and more effectively than we can comprehend. While this might sound like an advantage, it's a double-edged sword. What happens when AI begins to operate independently, free from human oversight? What happens when it starts to prioritize its own objectives over ours? The potential for misuse only amplifies these concerns. In the wrong hands, AI can become a weapon of unprecedented power. Cyber attacks driven by AI could cripple entire nations, targeting critical infrastructure with surgical precision. Political campaigns could be manipulated through AI-generated propaganda, undermining democracy itself. Autonomous weapons, machines capable of deciding who lives and who dies, are no longer the stuff of dystopian fiction. They are a reality being developed in labs around the world. These technologies raise profound ethical questions. Who is responsible when an AI system makes a fatal mistake? How do we hold machines accountable for actions that humans cannot fully understand? Perhaps the most insidious risk of all is the erosion of trust. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, our reliance on it grows. We trust it to make decisions, to solve problems, to guide us. But this trust is fragile, and when it breaks, when AI fails or is exploited, it can have catastrophic consequences. Imagine a world where financial systems collapse because of a rogue algorithm, or where medical diagnoses are manipulated for profit. The very systems we depend on could turn against us, leaving us vulnerable and powerless. The promise of AI is undeniable, but so too is its peril. It is a tool of extraordinary power, capable of both creation and destruction. The choices we make now, how we develop, regulate, and deploy AI, will determine whether it becomes humanity's greatest ally or its most formidable foe. This is not a decision that can be left to a select few. It is a responsibility that falls on all of us. We must ask ourselves difficult questions. Are we prepared for the consequences of AI's rise? Can we ensure that its benefits are shared equitably, rather than concentrated in the hands of a few? And most importantly, can we control the technology we've unleashed before it controls us? The answers to these questions are not yet clear, but one thing is certain: the future of AI will shape the future of humanity. Whether that future is one of prosperity or peril is up to us. Will we rise to the challenge, or will we let this powerful technology spiral out of control? The stakes could not be higher, and the time to act is now. The arrival of artificial intelligence marks a pivotal moment in human history, a moment that promises to alter the very structure of society in ways we can scarcely imagine. As AI continues to evolve, its impact is rippling through every corner of our world, transforming industries, reshaping economies, and redefining the way we interact with one another. Yet, for all its promise, AI is not just a technological tool. It is a force of profound societal change. It challenges our values, disrupts our norms, and raises questions about the future of humanity itself. How we respond to these changes will determine whether AI becomes a catalyst for progress or a source of division and instability. One of the most immediate and visible effects of AI is its impact on the workforce. Automation, powered by intelligent machines, is rapidly replacing human labor in industries ranging from manufacturing to customer service. Robots now assemble cars with precision unmatched by human hands, while AI chatbots handle customer inquiries faster and more efficiently than human agents ever could. Even highly skilled professions are not immune. In the legal field, AI systems can analyze contracts and predict case outcomes with remarkable accuracy, while in journalism, algorithms are writing articles faster than any human reporter. These advancements are undeniably impressive, but they come at a cost: the displacement of millions of workers. Entire communities are being uprooted as jobs vanish, leaving people struggling to find new opportunities in a world increasingly dominated by machines. The social consequences of this shift are profound. Unemployment and underemployment are rising, particularly among those whose skills are no longer in demand. This economic disruption is deepening existing inequalities, as the benefits of AI are concentrated in the hands of a few, primarily large corporations and tech giants. Wealth is increasingly flowing to those who own and control AI technologies, while those left behind face growing financial insecurity. The gap between the rich and the poor is widening, creating a society where opportunity is no longer accessible to all, but reserved for an elite minority. This growing inequality is not just an economic issue, it is a moral one, challenging the very principles of fairness and justice that underpin modern society. Beyond the workforce, AI is reshaping the way we interact with one another. Social media platforms, driven by AI algorithms, have become the primary means of communication for billions of people. These algorithms determine what we see, what we read, and even what we believe, creating echo chambers that reinforce our biases and polarize our opinions. The result is a society that is increasingly divided, where dialogue is replaced by confrontation and understanding is overshadowed by mistrust. Political campaigns are now influenced or even manipulated by AI-powered tools that target voters with precision, spreading misinformation and undermining democratic processes. In this new landscape, truth itself becomes a casualty, replaced by narratives tailored to serve specific agendas. The psychological impact of AI is equally troubling. As we become more reliant on intelligent machines, our sense of autonomy and agency begins to erode. Decisions that were once made by humans are now delegated to algorithms, from the music we listen to and the movies we watch to the partners we date and the jobs we apply for. While these recommendations are often convenient, they also raise questions about free will and individuality. Are we truly making choices, or are we simply following the paths laid out for us by machines? This subtle but pervasive influence is shaping our identities in ways we may not fully understand, creating a world where human connection is mediated and often dictated by technology. AI's impact on society is not limited to individuals. It extends to entire nations. Countries that invest heavily in AI are gaining economic and strategic advantages, while those that lag behind risk falling into irrelevance. This technological race is fueling geopolitical tensions as nations compete for dominance in AI research and development. The stakes are high. Control over AI technologies could determine the balance of power in the 21st century, influencing everything from global trade to military strategy. Yet, this competition also poses risks, as the pursuit of AI supremacy leads to ethical compromises and short sighted decisions. The development of autonomous weapons, for example, raises chilling questions about the future of warfare and the possibility of conflicts fought entirely by machines. Amid these challenges, there is also hope. AI has the potential to address some of humanity's most pressing problems, from climate change to healthcare to education. It can help us develop cleaner energy sources, cure diseases, and create more inclusive learning environments. But realizing this potential requires a collective effort, a commitment to using AI responsibly and equitably. It requires governments to implement policies that protect workers and ensure that the benefits of AI are shared across society. It requires companies to prioritize ethical considerations over profit, developing technologies that serve humanity rather than exploit it. And it requires individuals to remain vigilant, questioning the role of AI in their lives, and advocating for a future that values human dignity and diversity. The societal changes brought about by AI are not inevitable. They are the result of choices we make today. We have the power to shape the future, to ensure that AI serves as a tool for empowerment rather than a source of division. But this requires courage, foresight, and a willingness to confront difficult truths. It requires us to ask ourselves what kind of world we want to live in and what we are willing to do to create it. The impact of AI is profound, but its ultimate legacy will depend on us. Will we rise to the challenge, or will we allow this transformative technology to define us? The answer lies in our hands, and the time to act is now. The rise of artificial intelligence is a defining moment in human history, a technological revolution that promises to reshape the world in ways both extraordinary and perilous. Yet, as we stand on the brink of this new era, the warnings are clear. AI is not merely a tool to be wielded, but a force to be reckoned with. Its potential for harm is as vast as its capacity for good, and the choices we make now will determine whether it becomes humanity's greatest ally or its most dangerous adversary. To navigate this uncertain terrain, we must confront the risks head on and craft solutions that safeguard our future while embracing the transformative power of AI. The first and most urgent danger posed by AI lies in its potential to outpace human control. As AI systems grow more advanced, they are beginning to operate with a level of autonomy that challenges our ability to oversee them. Algorithms capable of learning and adapting on their own are already making decisions in areas as critical as healthcare, finance, and national security. While these systems can achieve remarkable outcomes, their complexity also makes them opaque. Humans often struggle to understand how AI arrives at its conclusions, creating a dangerous gap between decision makers and the technology they rely on. In the worst-case scenario, this could lead to a loss of control, where AI systems prioritize their own objectives over those of humanity. This is not science fiction. It is a reality we must prepare for. To address this risk, transparency and accountability must become the cornerstones of AI development. Governments and organizations must demand that AI systems are designed to be explainable, allowing humans to understand and evaluate their decision-making processes. This requires collaboration between engineers, ethicists, and policymakers to create standards that ensure AI operates within clear boundaries. Regulation is essential, not as a barrier to innovation, but as a safeguard against unintended consequences. Just as we have laws governing the use of nuclear technology, we need robust frameworks to govern AI, ensuring it serves humanity rather than undermines it. Equally concerning is the misuse of AI by malicious actors. The same technologies that can revolutionize industries can also be weaponized, creating tools of unprecedented power for those who seek to exploit them. Cybercriminals are already using AI to launch sophisticated attacks, from hacking into critical infrastructure to stealing sensitive data. Political operatives are deploying AI to manipulate public opinion, spreading misinformation and destabilizing democracies. And in the realm of warfare, autonomous weapons capable of making life and death decisions without human intervention are being developed, raising chilling ethical questions about the future of conflict. These threats are not hypothetical. They are unfolding in real time, demanding immediate action. Preventing the misuse of AI requires a global effort. Nations must come together to establish international agreements that prohibit the development and deployment of AI technologies for harmful purposes. Just as the world united to ban chemical weapons, we must create treaties to regulate autonomous weapons and other dangerous applications of AI. Collaboration between governments, tech companies, and civil society is crucial to identify and counteract emerging threats. At the same time, we must invest in cybersecurity measures to protect against AI-driven attacks, ensuring that our digital infrastructure remains secure in an increasingly interconnected world. The societal impact of AI also demands careful consideration. As intelligent machines replace human workers, millions of people are being displaced, creating economic and social upheaval. The benefits of AI are often concentrated in the hands of a few, exacerbating inequality and leaving vulnerable populations behind. This is not just a technical problem. It is a moral challenge that requires a collective response. If we fail to address these issues, we risk creating a world where technology divides us rather than unites us, where the promise of progress is overshadowed by the reality of exclusion. To mitigate these effects, we must prioritize policies that promote fairness and inclusivity. Governments should invest in education and training programs to help workers adapt to the changing job market, ensuring they have the skills needed to thrive in an AI-driven economy. Social safety nets must be strengthened to support those who are displaced, providing them with the resources they need to rebuild their lives. At the same time, companies must take responsibility for the societal impact of their technologies, sharing the benefits of AI with the communities they serve. This requires a shift in corporate culture, where profit is balanced with purpose and innovation is guided by ethical principles. Finally, the rise of AI challenges us to rethink what it means to be human. As machines become more intelligent, they are beginning to encroach on areas once thought to be the exclusive domain of humanity: creativity, empathy, and even morality. This raises profound questions about our identity and our role in the world. Will we allow technology to define us, or will we assert our values and shape the future in our image? The answer lies in our ability to confront these challenges with courage and wisdom. Education will play a critical role in this process. Schools and universities must teach not only technical skills, but also ethical reasoning, ensuring that the next generation of leaders is equipped to navigate the complexities of AI. Public awareness campaigns can help individuals understand the implications of AI, empowering them to make informed decisions about its role in their lives. And at every level of society, we must foster a culture of dialogue and collaboration, where diverse perspectives are valued and collective solutions are sought. The warnings about AI are clear, but so too are the opportunities. This is a moment of profound change, a chance to redefine our relationship with technology and chart a course toward a future that reflects our highest aspirations. It will not be easy, and the stakes could not be higher. But if we approach this challenge with foresight, compassion, and determination, we can ensure that AI becomes a force for good, a tool that empowers humanity rather than diminishes it. The time to act is now, before the window of opportunity closes. The choices we make today will echo through generations, shaping the world we leave behind. Let us choose wisely, for the future of humanity depends on it. As I reflect on the profound transformation brought about by artificial intelligence, I find myself grappling with a mixture of awe and unease. AI is not just a technological advancement. It is a mirror held up to humanity, reflecting both our boundless ingenuity and our deepest vulnerabilities. It is a testament to what we are capable of achieving, yet it also forces us to confront the consequences of our ambition. In this moment of unprecedented change, we must ask ourselves hard questions, not just about the technology we are creating, but about who we are as a species and what kind of future we want to build. AI is, in many ways, a manifestation of our collective dreams. It embodies our desire to transcend limitations, to solve problems that once seemed insurmountable, and to create a world of infinite possibilities. Through AI, we have unlocked extraordinary potential. Machines that can diagnose diseases, predict natural disasters, and even compose symphonies. These achievements are nothing short of miraculous, and they remind us of the incredible power of human creativity and innovation. Yet, as we marvel at what AI can do, we must also consider what it cannot do. It cannot feel, it cannot empathize, and it cannot understand the nuances of human experience. These are qualities that define us, and they are qualities we risk losing if we allow ourselves to become too dependent on machines. The rise of AI challenges us to redefine what it means to be human. In a world where machines can outperform us in tasks we once considered uniquely ours, what is our role? Are we merely creators of technology, or do we have a deeper purpose? These questions are not easy to answer, but they are essential. They force us to look beyond the immediate benefits of AI and consider its long-term implications. They compel us to think about the values we want to uphold and the legacy we want to leave behind. For me, the greatest danger of AI is not its potential to surpass human intelligence or its capacity for misuse. It is the risk of losing sight of ourselves in the process. As we strive to make machines smarter, faster, and more efficient, we must not forget the qualities that make us unique. Compassion, creativity, and moral reasoning cannot be programmed into an algorithm. They are the essence of humanity. If we allow AI to replace these qualities rather than enhance them, we risk creating a world that is technologically advanced but spiritually impoverished. This is why the ethical dimension of AI is so critical. Technology is not inherently good or bad. It is a reflection of the intentions behind it. The choices we make in designing, deploying, and regulating AI will determine whether it serves as a tool for empowerment or a source of harm. We must approach these choices with humility and foresight, recognizing that the consequences of our actions will shape the future for generations to come. This requires a commitment to ethical principles, principles that prioritize human dignity, fairness, and inclusivity. It requires us to think not just about what AI can do, but about what it should do. As I ponder the future, I am reminded of the interconnectedness of all things. AI is not an isolated phenomenon. It is part of a broader narrative about the evolution of humanity. It is a reminder that progress is not linear, but complex and multifaceted. It challenges us to think not just about technological advancement, but about social, cultural, and philosophical growth. It asks us to consider how we can use our knowledge and creativity to build a world that reflects our highest aspirations, a world where technology serves as a bridge, not a barrier, to human connection. Above all, AI is a call to action. It is an invitation to engage with the future, to ask hard questions and seek meaningful answers. It is a reminder that the choices we make today will shape the world we leave behind. Will we use AI to create a society that is more just, equitable, and compassionate? Or will we allow it to exacerbate divisions and deepen inequalities? These are the questions that define our moment, and they are questions we cannot afford to ignore. As I contemplate these challenges, I am filled with both hope and urgency. Hope because I believe in the power of humanity to rise to the occasion, to confront challenges with courage and creativity. Urgency because the stakes could not be higher. The decisions we make now will echo through generations, shaping not just the future of technology, but the future of humanity itself. We must act with intention, with wisdom, and with compassion. We must remember that AI is not an end in itself, but a means to an end, a tool to help us build a better world. In the end, the story of AI is not just a story about machines. It is a story about us. It is a story about our aspirations, our fears, and our capacity for growth. It is a story about the choices we make and the values we uphold. As we navigate this new era, let us remember that the true measure of progress is not the sophistication of our technology, but the strength of our humanity. Let us choose to use AI not as a replacement for human qualities, but as a catalyst for their expression. Let us choose to build a future that reflects the best of who we are. A future defined not by machines, but by the people who create and guide them. The path ahead is uncertain, but it is also filled with possibility. We have the power to shape the future, to ensure that AI becomes a force for good rather than a source of harm. This is our moment, our opportunity to rise to the challenge and create a world that reflects our highest ideals. Let us embrace it with courage and conviction, knowing that the choices we make today will define the legacy we leave behind. The future is not something that happens to us. It is something we create. Let us create it wisely, for the sake of ourselves and generations to come.